Yo, so what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be the top 10 clubs I would sign for. So if I got offered the contract, I would take. Now, bearing in mind, we've got teams from League One, Premier League, Spanish leagues, Italian leagues, all that stuff. So yeah, we've got 10 of them to get through. Hit it off with number 10 because we're starting at the bottom. So yeah, let's start off with... That is right, in at number 10, I would sign for Doncaster Rovers and play at the Keepmoat Stadium week in, week out. Now, I've gone with Doncaster Rovers because I have mates there, like Dan, Elliot, and another Daniel, or 18 Dapper. So, I know quite a few people from there, plus the firm backs you every performance they do, whether it's bad, good, medium, shit. The fans are just there backing you. Yes, people may call it a small club and not many fan base orientated, and I do agree at times because when I was there with Rochdale, they didn't really make much noise apart from when they scored and when they create big chances. But yeah, the next club is something that you probably don't agree with me on, especially you Newcastle fans. I think you all know what I'm on about, don't you? I think you do. Newcastle fans, if you're watching, comment down below because I have a feeling you're probably going to kill me for the next club, and it is, of course... Right, so yes, you're probably thinking Sunderland. Why? Now, obviously, Stadium Light, a massive stadium up in the north-east. Not as big as Newcastle's, but it doesn't matter because I would play for Sunderland. I would sign the papers for, obviously, a contract and play for Sunderland. I would choose Sunderland because, obviously, you got fans like the man mistake. I mean, he's a geezer. If you're watching, you're a geezer. Yeah, man mistake, top Sunderland fan. Quite really like Sunderland. They make a bunch of noise everywhere they go. Last year at the Crown Oil Arena, they took up the full away end and half of our fan was stand. They just make noise everywhere, the fans, and sometimes noise does give motivation to the players to go on and perform well. And so yeah, I would like a bit of that. So that's why I would sign for Sunderland. But the next club is probably a club that Sunderland do hate, and Tom hates, and Brian hates, and Mr. Evans, or Toby Evans, my geography teacher, loves. Of course, you know what team I'm talking about. So the next club I would sign for is Portsmouth Football Club, played at Fratton Park. Now, can I just say, Portsmouth, it's been one of those teams that I've watched over these past 2 years, and they've absolutely bossed everything. Except the playoffs, but who cares? The fact is with Portsmouth is, I don't know if you know this, but it was saved by the fans. Saved by the fans. Now, I don't know if you know, but they, a few years back, were in quite a dire situation, close to a liquidation and administration. I think they did actually go into administration, I'm not too sure. But they got saved by the fans, and one fan that stands out for me, John. If you don't know who John is, he's a guy who rings a bell, blows a trumpet, and brings a musical band to every Portsmouth match, whether it's at Fleetwood, Sunderland, Blackpool, Bolton, you'll see him there. He's a tall guy with a hat, stands about that tall. Yeah, you know who I'm on about. The fans are absolutely amazing. Kenny Jeckett, an outstanding manager, gets to play like Ronan Curtis, Andy Cannon, John Marquise, Craig McGilvery, all these fantastic players that play for Portsmouth, I would love to play aside with. So yeah, that's why I would sign for Portsmouth Football Club. So everyone, the next club is Sporting. Yes, I picked this club for 2 reasons. Because obviously Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes come from there now. Ronaldo, world class. Bruno has obviously just come to Man United, and I believe in that kid. I think Bruno is going to go far. I think he will actually become... He's becoming the next Ronaldo, let's face it. Yeah, I would sign for Sporting and hopefully come out like one of those two because they are inspirations, honestly. If you look up to them, you know what I mean. But yeah, I would go through their academy, play for them, then obviously get picked up by a bigger club and, just go worldwide. But yeah, that's the reason why I would sign for Sporting. The next club, Alex Griffin, you are going to kill me for the next club. You know what it is. It is not Ipswich Town, it's the other side of East Anglia. And it is, of course... Right, so the next club is, of course, Norwich City. Yes, Alex Griffin, I am so sorry, but I would sign for Norwich City. Now, obviously, they're not the biggest in East Anglia, let's face it, that is Ipswich. Hands held up, I'll give it to Ipswich for that. But yeah, I would sign for Norwich City. One, Pookie, Team Pookie. Why not? Why not play alongside Team Pookie? I mean, a girl, their keeper, a massive penalty saver. I remember when they did beat Spurs in a penalty shootout. St. Mark's. Yeah, he is a good keeper. Fair play. I do look up to him for penalty saves because I do play goalkeeper myself, and he's the one to save penalties. He's quite good at saving penalties. I don't know how he does it. Just something that goes hard, going there, bang, he saves a penalty. It's just like, wow. But yes, playing at Carrow Road would be, obviously, it wouldn't be the best, but I would still do it, take the opportunity to play at Carrow Road and get picked up by someone else, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I would play for Norwich City. The next club, we're going to take a trip into Italy. So the next club is Inter Milan. Now, oh my God, if you've not watched Ogden's Vlog, just watch it, because their fans are, they are amazing fans, set of fans. If you just look at it, how much effort they actually go to put in to make it a decent match and decent fan base orientated is ridiculous. I mean, when do we see that at like I don't know, the Etihad Stadium or Portman Road? Like, we don't see that, and what they create to bring atmosphere and live to that stadium is unreal. And I just feel like a connection with the fans would go like that with me. I'll connect instantly with the fans, love them to pieces. But yeah, I would happily play for Inter Milan. On to the next club. We're going to take a trip over to France now for, you guessed it, top of the table. The next club is PSG. Now, who would not want to play at the stadium? I mean, look at it. Look at it for starters. Now, this is a stadium that I actually want to tour. I've got a list of stadiums I want to tour, so I'll do possibly all the Premier League sides, so like Man United, Man City, Everton, Leicester, you know, do all that. And then, obviously, head over to France, do that. Spain, do that. Italy, do that. I just want to do quite a lot of stadium tours for you guys, from my perspective as well. But yeah, I would happily play at this stadium. I mean, just look at it. Who would not want to walk out onto that pitch, put that shirt on, and do your best? Because I would. It's probably the best looking stadium on this list, apart from the top three. The top three are the best ever. So yeah, and top three is the ones I would 100% straight up go and sign for. Like, if I was in the swimming pool and I got a call from my agent saying, oh, would you like to sign for this club? I would literally run out in my shorts, yeah, run to wherever it is, get the papers done, then sign. I wouldn't even bother getting changed back into normal clothes. I would just go there. But yeah, my third one, we're taking a trip to Spain, and it is Barcelona. Right, so yes, I've chosen Barcelona as number 3. Now, outside of Barcelona, Messi and Suarez, there you go, play alongside them. The feeling I would have playing alongside them is like a dream come true. Even though Luis Suarez might try and bite me, yes, Chewy Louis, as he's commonly known as, I also love to play alongside these. I mean, it's just amazing. Look at the stadium, my cousin Adam's been, and I'm pretty sure I did do the stadium tour, and it looks phenomenal, and I wish I could do it. As soon as this lockdown's over, I'll try and do a stadium tour. Me and Tom are looking into doing it. Starting off, obviously, Manchester United, because as well as it's the closest to us. Then, like, Leicester City, say, Mr. Bates' Yashim, Timothy Bates, if you're watching. Yeah, you True Fox, and Ellis, True Fox as well. If you're watching, then welcome. Yeah, like, just go over England and do like the Premier League's stadium tours. So Newcastle's one I quite like to do. St James's Park, it is quite ironic, obviously, because it's like 3/4 built or whatever. The new Tottenham Zoo Stadium looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, me and Tom are looking into it. Tom will be able to drive next year, so hopefully he can drive me to a few. Sorry, Tom, for the cheek, but I can't drive. You can, so why not? Yeah, the next two clubs are ones that I was straight away signed for. Right, so the next club is Manchester United, Old Trafford, coming out to This Is The One by the Stone Roses, best band in Manchester, in my opinion. Comment down below what your favourite band in Manchester is, because it's Stone Roses for me. Yeah, coming out for that tunnel to This Is The One, Stone Roses, with the likes of Dan James, Bruno Fernandes, David De Gea, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Marcus Rashford, you know, Scott McTominay, Jesse Lingard, all these amazing players you're coming out with onto the big Old Trafford, and then obviously when you're with the ball running and you're in front of that Stretford end, the die-hard Manchester United fans, you hit the ball, you score a goal, that erupts. Like, I remember when Mason Greenwood did it, one bang, and Stretford end just erupted, and I thought to myself, I was sat there thinking, if I were playing for this club, the amount of love, respect I'll have for the fans and they'll have for me would just be unreal. Yes, and the next club, you're probably thinking, why have I put this on here? Why? I mean, why? The League One. But, bro, you know what it is. You know what my channel is. So, yeah, next club is... So, the next club is, of course, my team, Rochdale Association Football Club. Now, just think about it. Playing for the team that you grew up supporting, what? Like, you just don't think of it like that. And I know it's like every footballer's dream to do that, and some people actually do it. But yeah, playing at Crown Oil Arena every week, getting the goals in against, right, you know what? Me, yeah, having a penalty in the 93rd minute against Oldham and it's 0-0 and I net it, whew, that would be a dream come true. Literally, I can't imagine that happening, and I really wish I could do that. Like, just bang on past Oldham's keeper, run, celebrate, give my shirt to someone, you know. Yes, I would love to play for Rochdale AFC, go to the team that I support. Obviously, Barry Murphy manager. You've got Robert Sanchez, even though he's going to go back to Brighton, so let's face it, he won't be with us much longer. Got Ollie Rathbone, not Luke Backison anymore, which is disappointing because he's sadly going to move on to Wolves. Jim McNulty, Callum Camps, Calvin Andrew, Ian Henderson. You know, all these fantastic players playing alongside, especially Ollie Rathbone, as he has come through Man United Academy graduate and now is playing for us. But yeah, that has been it. That has been my top 10 clubs that I would sign for. So, like I say, if you guys enjoy this video, remember to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. We are on the road to 800 subscribers, which would be amazing if we could hit before the end of the month. I'd just like to say a massive thank you again for watching this video. Like I say, if you enjoyed it, remember to like, comment and subscribe. And yes, my next video will be the top 10 clubs I wouldn't sign for. And you know what's at the top, you Rochdale fans. You Rochdale fans all know what's at the top, because I certainly know what's at the top. I would not sign for these inbred twats. Right, there you go, that's your clue. Comment the club, you know what I'm on about. Right, I'll see you in the next one, guys.